I can shoot out to 1,500 yards and kill an elk. Does that mean that you're going to be the best duck hunter, the best
Yeah,
grouse hunter?
probably not.
That's right. That's it. They're two totally different skills, two
Yeah.
different trades, and so there's some misconceptions, I believe, about what skill, how we need to do it. So I'm a proponent of that. But to your point of what you just illustrated with an AK, if an AK can shoot it down, that dude's skill, right? He's been doing it, right? And I
Yeah.
see a lot of times we just go out and say, well, it's a shotgun. If we just point and shoot, we'll knock it down. So many times domestically, they start this counter UAS stuff and they just go out and they go to shoot clays and they do no training, no understanding of patterning at what distance or anything. And they're surprised to see that their guys are failing to break clays.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, because you're not building the foundation. It's like, look at how we do square bay training. We start with a 0. We start close. We start to work our way back. We understand offset. There's little things you have to learn. Offset's just like a lead,
Yeah.
but now you have an offset and a lead.
Yeah, but you don't. But that's the problem. Yeah, you have an offset and a lead, and plus they could be going that way and then bounce back the other way or cut down.
Yes.
I mean, there's so many different. It's like it's trying to shoot. It's going from shooting something that's like 2-dimensional because you're just trying to look at left and right and then maybe a little bit of distance to something that's in a 3-dimensional space. And it's like going like all
over.
Dude.
And it's fast.
And it's fast.
But I do believe, humans are able to take and look at an object and tell if the line is level.
Yeah.
We're able to do look at our tier 1 assets and see how fast they're able to make decisions under stress with the proper input and the proper training. I mean, you look at like Keg and Delta and those guys, when they're running those drills and you see them jump off a little bird and they take off sprinting, they go into that room, they start clearing that, and you're looking at that and you're going, holy cow, how are they processing that guy's not a threat and that guy is a threat? How are they processing that? So we're the instrument. And I think we can learn a lot from that. We could actually defeat those things if we just build the right basis skill.
Yeah. What was the name of the company that you worked on, the first suppressor for the Genesis Arms shotgun?
Yeah, so at the time it was Rex Silentium.
Rex Silentium.
Yeah, and before that there was Silencer Co., who had released a Salvo 12, but they had some limitations. They don't want you to shoot rifled slugs and stuff through it. So Rex came out with the idea of basically let's shoot whatever we can through it.
Yeah, and then after them, how long was it before you guys started working with Huxworks? Because I know that's one of the companies that does a lot of work with your suppressors for that specific shotgun. I mean, you guys have a pretty good partnership, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So what happened was that Rex Silentium, their prototype can was a different design that we were doing all the testing with, and then he made a revision change, and we ended up having, in that revision change, we had some failures, but it was due to making sure that the system was manufacturable.